Welcome to the second segment of the special episode of Studio60 Live. This episode is in association with the University of Salford for the Global News Relay. We have with us a very distinguished guest, Mr. K.V Shamshuddin. He is the director of the Baljeel Geogit Securities. He joined the company in 2001 and is specialized as a financial advisor. He won the Best Finance Advisor of UTI CNBC Award for the year 2010. He holds the position of chairman in Pravasi Bandhu Welfare Trust and is the vice chairman of the Indian Business Professional Council. K.V Shamshuddin has conducted more than 250 financial awareness classes for NRIs all over the GCC and for families of NRIs in India. In addition to conducting more than 500 interactive radio programs and more than 100 TV programs in order to create financial awareness amongst NRIs. Hello sir,
Hi.
Thank you for being here. The first question I'd like to ask you, let's start off on a positive note. We've heard a lot of negative stories about people going bankrupt and all of that, but is there any positive story, a success story that really stands out to you?
Yeah, there are a lot of success stories. You know, especially the print media and all, always interested to highlight negative stories, but they never open up the positive stories. And that also, people are reluctant to say the positive stories openly. That is what is happening. This part of world, I can say especially UAE, it is a blessed country. A majority of the population of this country is expatriates. More than 150 countries are people from more than 150 countries are working here. That itself shows how people what kind of interest people has to come and work here. And I come across people, 99% of the people came from empty hand. They are going back with full satisfaction, and when they are living here, they have a full satisfaction. If a person is working, they are getting much more than what they used to get back home. If a person is doing a business also, he came here with an empty hand and struggled and started working and developed some cases empire. We can see that kind of situation also. The only issue, even though we have all this success, if we are seeing any negative, for that individuals are responsible, not the country. Individuals are responsible. So what I am doing through my classes, presently when I talk about my activities, I conducted more than 300 financial awareness classes. Last Friday I conducted 311th in Dubai, and more than 600 radio programs, more than 200 TV programs, all focus on Indian expatriates in GCC countries as well as India. In this program, I am creating the awareness, the need of financial discipline for each individual, need of financial planning, need of saving for the better life, need of regular investment. In addition to that, everyone can grow.
You've been a part of your organization, Pravasi Bandhu Welfare Trust.
Yeah.
So what major observations have you made in terms of when it comes to the state of the NRIs in the Gulf?
The temptation to come here, there are people who came earlier. Their lifestyle, when they see their lifestyle, tempting them to come over here. And they were living so many years back. So they are spending, they have a bigger house, better life standard. So they are expecting the same thing. When they come here, they will be having it. So that is the reason they are coming here. When they come, they are realizing everything. One has to work very hard to get money, and life is not that easy compared to back home. All this realizing when they are come over here. So they just simply trying to follow their elders who are here living comfortably back home. When a person from a family landed here, from that day onwards, the family back home will think my breadwinners in the Gulf, so we can lead a comfortable life.
Despite, I mean, we've all heard of the harsh living conditions that some of the blue collar workers actually live in, and that actually has led to a lot of financial difficulty related suicides in them. So has your organization done any studies on this?
The simple reason, government of Dubai also published a report about it. In UAE, last 8 years facts and figures I have about suicide. Among the total death among non-resident Indians, 8% of the death by suicide. 75% of the reason for the suicide, according to Dubai police, financial struggle. And financial struggle is happening because of the lack of planning that I was telling. They are getting loans simply. The initial loan, I made a detailed study about it. Initial loan will be 10,000 and all, or 5,000 also. It will easily accumulate many fold if they are not able to pay back.
True. And especially as you mentioned to people who don't actually legally give loans.
Yeah.
The ones who are charging 120% interest rate, especially them.
These are, and those who are charging 120, they are not interested on the capital. They are interested only interest. Even credit card, you know that they are asking for the minimum payment. They are not asking for the interest. So it will accumulate very easily. So after some time, few years, they are not able to pay at all. Then the pressure mount up from all corners. So one day they feel this is the only solution to escape. But one thing I can tell you, my friend, many people are coming to me telling these kind of problems. I never give financial help. It is not possible. That is such a large number. I am giving the guidance. With my guidance, no single person who came to me with a massive financial problem and sometimes telling me I am thinking to do something. That means thinking to commit suicide. They never do that.
Okay, so sir, what in your opinion is the role of banks or the use of credit cards or saving schemes? And also give us your insight on how you think NRIs can save or invest safely rather.
You know, when we teach people this particular thing, initially people will say, because of the increasing expenditure, we cannot save. Then I will ask a question. Tomorrow, UAE government impose a tax of 20% all you are earning. How many of you will go back? Then immediately will say, we will not go back, we will stay here. Then how you will lead your life? We will adjust. Then I will tell them, consider from next month onwards, your salary had increased 20%. You said right now, we can adjust and leave. So from next month onwards, when you get a salary, keep aside 20%, then you decide to leave remaining 80%. For that, one must have a budget. The budget is the control our expenditure within a specific figure. Here there are 2-3 expenditures we have no control. Rent, children's education. All other expenditures are in our control. We can control our expenditure. So from my experience, 44 years experience in this country, everyone can control their expenditure, they can save. So they will realize, not only realize, they will stand up and take an oath in the name of the God. From next month onwards, I will save 20% of my salary. Then this saving must be invested. If they are not investing properly, actually they are not getting the enough resources. When they go back also, if they are putting the money simply bank. Bank interest what they are getting, for example, India 8% they are getting, it is much lower than inflation. So, inflation will eat their savings. So, there are lot of opportunities in India which will give much more than inflation. So, I will suggest them, whatever money you are saving, you must invest monthly. When a person is monthly investing, we all know the magic of compounding. In the principle of magic of compounding, it will grow. For example, if a person is investing 1000 rupees every month, 10 years in the rate of 12% return, it will be 235,000. Whereas it is a 20 years, it will be about 1 million, 99 lakh 90,000. Whereas in the 30 years, it will be 35 lakhs. This is the growth pattern.
So it all comes down to discipline and planning.
Yeah. So then only they realize my small 1000 also will grow such a unbelievable figures. It will give a very handsome return. I always tell them, when you go back, if you have this much money, if you are drawing 1% from that every month, it will be enough for you. It will be at least 10 times what you invested every month. When you go there, you will get 10 times what you invested every month. But each and every one must understand the need of discipline, need of financial planning, and regular investment. That is very important.
Thank
Then
you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time. It was an honor to have you with us on Studio 60 Live.
And thank you for giving an opportunity to share my activities. I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, sir.
All your
it was
team.
a pleasure.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir. With this, we come to the end of the second segment of Studio 60 Live. But don't go anywhere, because we'll be back after the short break.